Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Zips will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Rockets offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but he's a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Traynor. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's a 0. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. With the catch, it's Rudolph. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rudolph. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Use the play fake, now to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Traynor. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 8. Zips offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Defense.
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Finley. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Rockets are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Toledo.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over at half and ready to get that offense to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rockets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Backers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now on third down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. There he goes to the right. 10. Touchdown, Zips. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Grab near the marker. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Looking to pass. It's Finley. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Zips are on the move. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Zips back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Zips will go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing deep. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Finley. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. grab behind the line. It's Gant. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation. Trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And he puts through the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam at the 30. Inside, touchdown, Akron. And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Catch in the middle. It's Crosby. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Rockets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To throw, it's Gleason. Pulls it in. It's Rudolph. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollock.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
Touchdown, Toledo! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not
breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Finley. Finds his man, it's Gant. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Inside the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Zips have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's complete on the right side. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Gleason. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. He got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Hauls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Rudolph. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. Touchdown, Rockets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Finley. He makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Zips come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Slithers into space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Finley. Dumps it off in the flats. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Holland. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Snagged out of the air. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Direct snap. It's Traynor. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll try the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? High the chains now on 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Curry. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. That last completion sets him up on second down. Dropping back, it's Finley. Not able to hook up here, incomplete.
Well, obviously here in the fourth quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. They're expecting them to throw it here on third.
They'll run the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when every...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Just a short pass to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying to keep the drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Third down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.